Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at Volvo EX60, tip to introduce the radical production process. Volvo will introduce the mega casting into the production of its next generation electric car due in 2026, a move it says will greatly improve efficiency and create more freedom for electric vehicles design and manufacturing. The firm says that the advanced manufacturing process will be introduced on the next generation EV process at its main Torslanda plant in Sweden, although the main manufacturer is given no technical details. This will tie in with the planned introduction of the SPA3 platform, which is a development of existing architects and being used to signal the third generation of firm bespoke electric cars. Volvo's head of strategy and program management declined to comment on the first model to be produced on that platform. He said, and I quote, "What I can say is that by 2030, we have committed to be fully electric, and by then we need to redo our own products portfolio to have electric options for all our customers, and that requires a lot of new vehicles between now and 2030. Given Volvo's focus on SUVs, the clear gap in electric lineup is the EX60, which would sit alongside the XC60, its current bestseller. That model has been expected to arrive in 2025, and its position as one of the firm's most significant products would take Torslanda a natural choice as a production site. The mega casting process involves producing large single car parts by pouring molten metal into a die-cast mold that enables large section of car's platform to be produced as single pieces. Rather than manufacturing numerous separate pieces and welding or bolting them together, the technique is already used by Tesla and Toyota and will be introduced on its future models. Volvo will start by producing the rear floor section of the next generation model as a single aluminium piece using the mega casting technique. The firm says this will be a single car part and replace around 100 parts used previously. Because of that reduced complexities, the rear floor will have 84% fewer welded joints and weighs around 50% less. Wouldn't that be incredible for Volvo? Now, according to Mikael Firma, Volvo's vehicle platform lead architect, the process revolutionizes the firm's approach to construction. He noted, at present, the fixed points and structures of a platform means that it's essentially a shell life once launched. But because the mega cast part can be changed simply by adopting the mold, which needs maintenance every 4 months or so, it becomes much easier to make substantial changes to the structure, effectively giving a platform an unlimited lifespan that could also lead to more rapid deployment of new electric types. Volvo is aiming to increase the use of mega casting in future years, with the ultimate goal of producing much of the platform as handful pieces. Firma said that the floor is a good start to point because it's clearly easy to design a safe and robust rear floor. You have a lot of complicated interfaces that you replace when you go from 100 to 1. He added that it's your imagination that limits what we can do with mega casting, but said it is always based on the business case and function. We have looked into casting complete battery trays, which makes sense because it could replace many parts. Firma also says there is no concern over safety or potential higher repair costs if a large megacast part is damaged, an issue that Tesla has been striving to resolve with some insurance firms. He noted Volvo's long-standing commitment to safety, adding, "We ended the mega casting pieces behind the wheelhouse and then have a bumper beam and a rear crash structure, which is a big part that we can crush and replace." The huge mega casting machine Volvo has constructed can cast a single rear tray in around 120 seconds, and running two in parallel means it can meet the demand of the production line to produce around 60 cars an hour. Volvo's new mega casting facility at Torslanda is part of a major $800 million upgrade to prepare the site for future electric car production. The company also opens a new battery assembly plant, which will construct packs using cells produced to an adjacent new production facility that will be operated by partner firms Nordvolt. Volvo also plans to use mega casting at a new factory under construction in Slovakia, and it could eventually be introduced around the world, and it could eventually be introduced across its other global plants as the need rises. Needless to say, this would be very impressive once it's completed. You can see Volvo has a lot of positive things going on, but I was quite interested to find out that the XC60, which is Volvo's best-selling vehicle worldwide with a 2023 volume of 228,646 units sold, the Volvo EX60 will compete not only with Tesla Model Y, but also with the Mercedes EQC, the Audi Q6 e-tron, the next generation BMW iX3, and the Genesis electrified GV70. What an incredible move by Volvo. And also, not to mention, autonomous driving is something that they are working on. While waiting for official confirmation, it's worth mentioning, according to other rumors, the new SUV will be equipped with LiDAR sensors supplied by Luminar, advanced autonomous driving software from NVIDIA. I wasn't aware that NVIDIA had any autonomous driving software that they could supply. NVIDIA is a company that produces hardware. They produce graphics card amongst other chips, but software, self-driving software, I wasn't aware that's a thing that NVIDIA do. But if they did, it wouldn't surprise me. It would sound actually quite logical for a company like NVIDIA to venture into. On the other hand, the EX60 could be equipped with a 800-volt battery, double the volt of the EX90 battery. Double the voltage of the EX90 battery. That's surprising, which means faster recharging and smoother performance. In addition, Volvo is planning a mega molded aluminum floor at the rear of the model to save 15 to 20% weight compared to the conventional molded floor. This is that new technology that we've spoken about. This is what they're working on. And as we know, the EX30 has recently been launched since last year. Volvo Compact Electric SUV is basically an electric SUV coupe. It's a small baby electric SUV, but it's really amazing. And I'm starting to see them everywhere. And I absolutely love it. I've never test driven one of these cars, but I'm really hoping to test drive one as soon as possible. Now, additionally, according to Volvo Cars Chief Commercial Officer and Deputy CEO, the EX30 is helping to boost sales. Volvo's EV sales hit a record 23% in Q1, with 15,500 EX30 models sold. This was enough to top the EC60, 6,000, while inching closer to the EX40, 17,400. What exactly is the EX40? That must be I think that's the recharge, isn't it? That's the Volvo recharge. Well, it's not the recharge, but they're the same car, it's just slightly different. This is the fully electric version. There it is. There's the Volvo EX40 and Volvo EX40 Recharge. The Recharge, I believe, is a hybrid. But I could be wrong. All I know is that there's two versions of this car, and I think it confuses everyone. It's definitely interesting that they call it the EX40. The amazing thing is that this car really doesn't need a replacement because it's already fully electric. They've already got a fully electric EX40. It doesn't need replacing. It doesn't need upgrading. It's not like the XC90, the XC90, I believe, XC90. I believe that used to be Volvo's Mega. Yeah, this is Volvo's Mega SUV. This is what it used to be, but I don't think they're building these anymore. I meant the EX90. The EX90 will start being delivered soon. This will replace the XC90. My goodness, these names are confusing. I can't be the only one. They also have a special edition EX90 as well. This thing looks like a crazy competitive car towards a Rolls-Royce, probably the Rolls-Royce, either a Range Rover or a Rolls-Royce SUV. But this is good. So far, very impressive numbers from Volvo in terms of deliveries from EVs and apparently other vehicles that they deliver. So I look forward to the EX60, to be honest. I remember when the EX90 was teased. I watched the live stream. I live react to the live stream on this channel. And this was around the time they teased the EX30, the baby EX30, but they never teased an EX60. That came as a surprise, but it's definitely a welcome surprise. One of the coolest thing about this car is the lights. those transformer lights. I'm going to end the video here, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed this video. Volvo is going to hit us with pure luxury with these new EVs. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Peace.